I know that you and Lulu are out of town, and I don't mean to be a nag, honey, but when you run off without telling me to God knows where, my imagination goes into overdrive. Please, when you get a chance, just call me and let me know where you are and that you're okay. Okay, I love you. A mother gets to worry.
Maybe Dante just wanted some alone time with Lulu.
Or maybe he's on some kind of special assignment and he's in danger. You know, I am so proud of my son for being a cop. But at this point, I'm just never going to get used to.
Do you really think if the assignment was that dangerous, you would have taken Lulu along?
What if Lulu didn't give him a choice? She's got an adventurous streak of her own. What did you tell me? She broke you out of the PCPD and the two of you went off on the run somewhere and holed up in an apartment somewhere in the city? Or... What, that's funny? I didn't get the story right? What?
Oh, no, you did. It's just that... I don't know, you gotta admit that's kind of, I don't know, a little strange, funny, the whole thing with you and me, Dante,
right.
Lulu.
My son's in a serious relationship with your ex-girlfriend, yeah. Does that bother you?
No, not at all. If being with Dante makes Lulu happy and vice versa, more power to him.
Well, that's my sentiments exactly.
But it is wacky. Come on, the four of us.
Yeah, we could make one hell of an awkward Thanksgiving table, I'd say.
Yeah, don't you go making any holiday plans just yet.
Look, I know you and Dante are on opposite sides of the law. Okay, he's probably never going to be your favorite guy, and I've made my peace with that. Right? But you know how I feel about my son. I think he deserves the best of everything, and if Lou's giving him that, then she's golden to me.
You're a great mother, Olivia. Toast to the woman I love.
I love you back. I talked. So did you guys come up with anything that could help find Robin?
No, they're still looking.
Oh.
Well, I didn't want to press it with Maxie in the moment, but I really do think that Robin took off on her own.
Well, I think it's very nice of you to help out regardless.
Yeah, well, anything to get in your good graces. Even if it means watching that lovely chick flick.
Don't be prejudiced. It's got a lot of action and violence in this movie.
Right, yeah. Two women are best of friends living in a small Arkansas town. A struggling waitress. An unloved housewife of a sexist husband.
Knock it off. They shoot a guy and go on a rampage. So...
You want that thought?
Yes.
Please?
I will.
Hi.
I'm interrupting. Sorry, I didn't realize. Okay, you know, I am gonna murder Ethan.
Hey, Johnny, sorry about all the confusion here.
Yeah, no, come in, please.
You just give me a minute. I'll have it all sorted out. Listen, mate, I was hoping that I could use your place to spend some time with Maya tonight.
What's wrong with your place?
Have you seen my place? It's not exactly the kind of place to make a good impression in. Did you get my message?
Yeah, and if you would have checked your messages, you would have gotten my message saying that this place is being used tonight, as you can see.
Olivia, I am so sorry. We will be out of your hair in just a minute.
You've got absolutely nothing to apologize for.
God, you know, I should have known this invitation was bogus. Remember a couple months ago, Ethan tried to pass this penthouse off as his own?
Well, you gotta give the guy points for creativity, right?
Or kick him in the head for being a pathological liar.
It's not like we had any big plans for the evening. We were just gonna stay here and watch a movie, which it's empty. You know what? I left the DVD back at my house.
No, you didn't.
So, I did. It's back at my house. Why don't we head back to my place and we'll watch it there, okay?
Wow. You owe me.
Come on. You guys have fun.
Okay. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't walk out that door.
Well, because you'll have so much more fun if you stay.
Uncle. So you kicked Johnny out of his own penthouse, and now you just help yourself to his wine.
Yeah. I mean, Johnny and I are mates. You know, I'm sorry I let him do the same. probably.
I have never met anyone quite like you. You live life on your own terms. You take each day as it comes without worrying about what's going to happen or what people think.
That's not true.
I meant that as a compliment. No, seriously, you don't stress the small stuff, and you don't really take things too seriously.
Again, not true.
Okay. Name one thing that's really important to you.
Well, there's certainly one thing that springs to mind.
Okay, forget about that just for a moment. Pretend I don't exist. What's one thing that truly matters to you? Matters just as much tomorrow as a week from now, a year from now.
Well, there's one thing, the last thing I expected. My family.
That surprises me.
Why?
I don't know, you don't really seem like a guy that's tied down to family.
Well, that's just it. I'm not tied down. You know, there's no pressure at all. In fact, my whole family is people who do what they want to do. But I know that if I'm ever in a jam, then the Spencers will have my back, you know, and that's something I've never had before.
I envy you.
Why? You got a pretty big family of your own.
Yeah, I do, but for me, family is a standard I have to measure up to. But for you, it's just something you can enjoy being a part of.
You know, I think I'm going to have to teach you some lessons on how to enjoy